Hello everyone, my name is Lalit Soni and I welcome you all in this new episode of News on Map India segment. Today we will be discussing few important locations which can be important for your exam point of view. So let's start with the practice question which was given to you in the last class. I have seen the answers you have provided. So most of you have given the right answers. Okay, here question was Manipur is part of which major mountain range in India? Okay, options are Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Himalayas and Patkai range. So basically Manipur was in news because of the peace agreement which has been signed between the valley insurgents, that is from the Methi community, and the state of Manipur as well as union government. Okay, so there was this suspension of operation agreement that has been signed recently. That is why it was in news. So we have taken this question. So when we are talking about the location of Manipur, it is in the northeastern region of India. Okay. So when we talk about Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, that is irrelevant because here you can see this is your location of your Western Ghats. Okay, these are your Western Ghats and these are your Eastern Ghats. So these are in the peninsular India. Okay, so they confluence somewhere here and that is Nilgiri. Okay, so but we are talking about here Manipur region, that is northeastern parts of India. So that is why we can eliminate these two. And then when we are talking about Himalayas here, you can you know that Himalayas is divided in various sectors. Okay, and one such sector in the northeastern region as well. So here you can see okay, so somewhere like this you can see this is India boundary, not to the scale. Okay, and then when we are talking about Himalayas, you can see this is the expanse of Himalayas. Okay, and then these goes through like this. Okay, so these are various sectors. This is western sector, this is central sector, and when we are talking about this area, this is your Purvanchal, eastern sector. Okay, so these Purvanchal hills extend up to Manipur area. Okay, so we can say that in case if Patkai range was not given in the options, Himalayas could have been the option. Okay, but generally we'll take that Himalayas are in this particular area. Okay, and then there is a specific mention of Patkai range. That is why we will go for the Patkai range as an answer, because we have to choose the most appropriate answer. Okay, so that is why Patkai range would be your specific answer. So let's have the look at the map. Okay, here you can see this is your Patkai Bum range. Okay, so this Patkai range is extended up to Manipur area here. So that is why we can say that, sorry, this Patkai range is expanded up to this particular area, and that is your Manipur area. Okay, so that is why we can safely say that Patkai range is your answer here. Okay, that Patkai Bum is a smaller area of this Patkai range. Okay, then moving to question number 1 of this segment. Consider the following statement. Coringa Wildlife Sanctuary, which is known for its mangrove forest, is situated in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, that is statement 1. Statement 2 is the mangrove forest is developed at the confluence of river Godavari and Bay of Bengal. You have to choose the correct statement. Okay, so let's see. Here, mangroves are kind of unique type of coastal ecosystem. So as I told you that we were talking about this mangrove, so I took the liberty of discussing this mangroves here. Okay, so these are unique type of coastal ecosystem. These are basically brackish water ecosystem, wherein we can see that the saline water of the ocean meets with the fresh water that is taken discharged to that particular area from the river system. Okay, so at that particular confluence point, you can see that there is brackish water ecosystem which is developed because of this confluence here. Okay, so you can say it is a transition ecosystem. So whenever we have transition ecosystem, the biodiversity would be very rich in that particular area. Okay, so that is why mangroves are rich in biodiversity. Okay, so let's have a read. Mangroves are a unique ecosystem of coastal unique type of ecosystem found in the tropical and subtropical regions. These are dense forest of the salt tolerant trees because it is on the coastal area, so that is why it is salt tolerant, and shrubs that thrive in the intertidal zone where land meets the sea. Okay, so that is the one thing about this particular ecosystem. And then these ecosystems are characterized by ability to withstand harsh climatic conditions. Or second thing is because cyclones etc are prominent in this particular coastline areas, and these actually works as a shield when such cyclones comes. Okay, then other harsh conditions are like saline water, obviously because of the sea water, and then tidal fluctuations, muddy and oxygen poor soils. Because of the oxygen poor soils, these kind of forest have different kind of root system as well, which comes outside for the oxygen requirements. Okay, so that is about mangroves. Other than that, when we are talking about India, India has largest, or you can say largest when we are talking about single largest mangrove patch, that is in the Sundarban, that is your in the West Bengal. After that, Andaman and Nicobar has such mangroves, and then Andhra Pradesh has the such mangroves. Okay, then Andhra Pradesh, in that we have this Coringa Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, on the mouth of Godavari River, that is the second largest mangrove in India. Okay, so that is about mangroves. You can read these facts if you want. Okay, now looking at the map, you can see these mangroves are there on the coastal area. As I told you, these are on the wherever fresh water meets with the salt water. Okay, so that is why the mangroves are over there. And then here you can see these are Sundarban. We have discussed Sundarban that has the expanse in West Bengal as well as Bangladesh. And then in West Bengal, that there is two districts, that 24 Pargana, North 24 Pargana and South 24 Pargana. So these two districts have the expanse of this Sundarbans. And then here you can see in the Andhra Pradesh there are different mangroves: East Godavari, Coringa, and Krishna. Okay, so East Godavari and Coringa are basically on the river system of Godavari. Okay, which is meeting the Bay of Bengal here. Okay, so here you can see this is the location of Coringa Wildlife Sanctuary in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and then looking at the Godavari system, here you can see this is the Godavari, this is East Godavari, this is Coringa. Okay, so this is the area of the confluence of Godavari with the Bay of Bengal. So that is why this is a mangrove. Okay, so let's see the statements. Coringa Wildlife Sanctuary, which is also known for its mangrove forest, this is correct, is situated in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Correct. Mangrove forest is developed at the confluence of Godavari and Bay of Bengal. This is also correct. So we have to go choose the correct statement. Option C would be your right answer, both A and B, or 1 and 2. So let's move to the question number 2. Arrange the following hills from west to east. So we have seen that there was this Gir National Forest that was in news. Other than that, MP area, there was this you can say wildlife sanctuary, Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary was in news. And then there was election in this particular area as well. So that is why we have taken this question. Gir Hills, Mahadev Hills, Ramgarh Hills, Garjat Hills. You have to choose, you have to arrange them in the order that is west to east. Okay, so let's have a look. Other than that, if you are having some common sense, you can know that Gir Hills are in Gujarat. Okay, and then Gujarat is the western point. After that, everyone will be in the eastern area also. So Gujarat should be the first. Okay, so here looking at the option, you can see only A is the place where Gujarat or the Gir Hills are at the first position. Okay, so that is your correct answer. Other than that, let's have a look at the map. Here you can see this is Gir Range in Gujarat. Then Mahadev Hills, these are in MP here. In the central part, you can see these are Vindhya Range. Then there is Satpura Range. Okay, and then these are the Mahadev Hills. Okay, moving further westward, you can see this is Ramgarh Hill. Okay, this is in the Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand area, you can say. And then these are Garjat Hills. Okay, so that would be in Jharkhand and Odisha area. So these are Garjat Hills. Garjat Hills, you can say, can also be part of extended part of Chota Nagpur Plateau or escarpment of the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, so answer is your Gir, then Mahadev, then Ramgarh, and then Garjat. So option A would be your right answer. Okay, moving further, question number 3. Consider the following statement about the Dandakaranya. Dandakaranya, Aranya is the word which is used for forest. Okay, so basically they are talking about this Dandakaranya. So let's see. Statement 1 is the Dandakaranya includes part of Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. We will have a look at the map and let's decide. And then it is a physiographic feature that is true in the central part of India. So we have to see it is in central part or not. Then this plateau is part of larger Deccan Plateau. Here most of the people might get confused because it is saying the central part, it is saying the Deccan Plateau. So these are physical features and not the geographical features. You can say it is in the Deccan or south or in the central part. Okay, So don't get confused, because Deccan Plateau extend up to MP, and in some cases even Rajasthan. You can say Aravalli are the relics of this particular plateau only. Okay, so that is why do not say that if this is the Deccan part, this is the central part, so that both cannot be true. There are chances that both the statement can be true. So let's have a look. Here you can say this is the area of Dandakaranya. Okay, so this is the plateau part. Okay, so you can say that this is part of the Deccan Plateau as well. One thing. Second thing is, this is in the central India. Obviously, this is your central India. This is Gujarat, Maharashtra, and then there is MP, Chhattisgarh, Odisha. Okay, so that is in the central Indian region as well. Okay. Other than that, when we are looking at the states, here it is part of Odisha, and then also Chhattisgarh, and then Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so that is your state which is covered. Okay, so here it is in the central area, Indian region. This is Dandakaranya. Okay, so we can say that it is in the central India region. So Dandakaranya includes part of Chhattisgarh, correct. Odisha, correct. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, correct. Okay, then physiographic feature in the central part of India, we have seen that, so it is also correct. And then this plateau is part of larger Deccan Plateau. This is also correct. Okay, so we have to choose correct options. So all of the above would be your right answer. Option C would be your right answer. Okay. Question number 4. Which of the following river is not part of the peninsular river system in India? Okay, which is quite easy question, because for a UPSC aspirant you must have known a basic map. Okay, now Krishna, Mahanadi, Periyar and Jhelum. Okay, Indus Water Treaty has been in the news. Okay, that is why we have taken this question. And these 3 rivers here, you can by the name etc. If you have little bit knowledge of the geography of India, you might know that these are the peninsular river. Option D would be your right answer. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so these are the river of peninsular region. Here these are Narmada and Tapi. These are your west flowing rivers. Okay, so these flows in this direction and merge into the Arabian Sea. Other than that, when we are talking about Mahanadi, okay, then Godavari river. This is the Godavari river system. Okay, we have just discussed that there is this Coringa wildlife sanctuary over here. Okay, and then this is Krishna river system, Krishna, Tungabhadra, etc. And then this is your Kaveri river system. Okay, so basically we have seen the major rivers of the peninsular region. Okay, now when we are talking about Jhelum region, river, it is part of your Indus river water system. Okay, so now we know that Indus is in the northern part of India. Here, starting from the this China and Tibet area, and then Jammu and Kashmir, and then to the Pakistan area. Okay, so here you can see Jhelum is here. Okay, it is also part of your Indus Water Treaty. There are 6 rivers which has divided into India and Pakistan. Eastern flowing rivers would be with India, and western flowing rivers would be rights would be with Pakistan. But this is limited, because in the eastern flowing rivers, exclusive rights are with India. And when we are talking about the western flowing rivers, these western rivers, not flowing rivers, these western rivers has India has the limited rights. We can not use the water for consumption, but we can use for our hydropower generation, etc. Okay, so this is about Indus Water Treaty. You go and have a look at it. Okay, so Jhelum is part of your Indus river water system. Okay, so that is not peninsular river, so we can say D would be your right answer. Question number 5. Which river forms the boundary between India and Bangladesh in West Bengal? So basically they are talking about transnational river which is also passing through West Bengal. Okay, Feni river, Ichamati, Pranhita and Tawa river. So we will have a look at these rivers one by one. Here you can see this is the Bangladesh here, and this is part is West Bengal, and you can see this is somehow moving like this, and we can say this is a transnational river. Okay, second thing is Ichamati river was in news because of this some dredging activity over there. Okay, and so this is national waterway 44. There would be some kind of dredging activity, that is why it was in news. So Ichamati river is the transnational river between India and Bangladesh, flowing through the West Bengal as well. Okay, moving further, then Pranhita river. Pranhita, you can see here, it is tributary of Godavari river, and Godavari river is the peninsular river, and that is not flowing nearby West Bengal area. So that would be incorrect option. Then Narmada rivers, Tawa. Tawa river was in option. This is tributary of Narmada river. Here you can see this river here. sorry, this river here is basically your Tawa river. Okay, this merging with Narmada here. Okay, so that is not in the West Bengal area. And then the Feni river. Feni river is somewhere here. Okay, this is the boundary of India, and this is Bangladesh. Here you can see, and this part is Tripura basically. So it can be a transnational river between India and Bangladesh through Tripura, but not through West Bengal. So that is also incorrect. Okay. So option B would be your right answer. That is Ichamati, which is flowing, nearby West Bengal area as well. Okay. Question number 6. The Kosi river, often referred as the sorrow of Bihar, originates from the which region? Kosi river is considered as sorrow of Bihar because of changing in the route or the course of the river again and again. That is why Kosi is sorrow of Bihar. And recently there was this study which says that this change in the course of the river is because of the embankment which are built on the either side of the river. Okay, so it originates from Himalayas in Tibet, Shivalik Hills, Indo-Gangetic Plains, and then Vindhya Range. So let's have a look at it. This is the Kosi river originating from the Tibet and flowing through Nepal and then comes to India and then joins Ganga. Okay, so that is origin is in Tibet in Himalayas. Okay, and then here you can see in Himalayas there will be Sun Kosi, Arun Kosi, and Tamur Kosi. These three Kosis will meet and form Kosi river, and which will flow through Nepal and then comes to India. Okay, so that would be your right answer. That is Himalayas. Okay, moving to question number 7. Arrange the following hills from south to north. From this to this we have to go. Then these are given: Dafla Hills, Miri Hills, Abor Hills, Mishmi Hills. Okay, so let's see. Mostly these hills belonging to Arunachal Pradesh area. Okay, so let's have a look at it. Here you can see these are Dafla Hills. Okay, then Miri Hills, Abor Hills, and Mishmi Hills. We have to move from south to north. So you can say first is Dafla, Miri, Abor, and Mishmi. Okay, so let's see. Dafla first, Miri second, Abor, and Mishmi fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the correct sequence. That is option number A. That would be your answer. Okay. Question number 8. That would be the last question for this episode. Consider the following statement about Srisailam Dam. It is situated in the Nalamala Hills and is shared between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh area. It is built on the Krishna River. Okay. So we have to choose not correct or you can say incorrect statement. Okay. So let's have a look at it. First, I would like to tell you that this is the location of Nalamala. Okay. This is somewhere in the Andhra Pradesh. Okay. And this is, on this particular hill range somewhere, we have this hills crosses the Krishna river as well, and on the Krishna river we have this particular dam. Okay, so let's see here. So here you can see this is the Krishna river. Okay, and now here on the Krishna river this dam is there, and here you can see this is the boundary of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so we can say that it is on the boundary of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so and this is the Krishna river. Okay, so let's see the question again. It is situated in the Nalamala Hills and shared boundary between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. That is true. Okay, and it is built on the Krishna river. This is very basic statement. Everyone knows that. So we have to choose the incorrect statement. Both are correct. So we can say that neither is incorrect. Neither 1 or 2 is incorrect. So option D would be your right answer. Okay. So that's about this particular session, and let's have a look at the practice question for you. Which river, known as the lifeline of Jammu and Kashmir, originates from the Verinag spring in India's Union Territory? Okay. Option A Jhelum, B Indus, C Chenab, and D Tavi. Okay. So you can try this question and answer in the comment box. Till then, I'll wrap up the session here. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.